Hello friends, welcome to Network Kingdom. So today we will be covering our lecture 5, and in this lecture we will see some remaining topics of Active Directory, like we will create guest user, we will create our normal user, we will see bulk creation, deletion, and how can we download or download the list of users. Okay, so let's start. First, I'll start with creating a new user. Okay, so we start from here. You can type Active Directory, or I can see here Active Directory. Okay, or you can click here and just move down and see Active Directory. Okay, let's move to users. Click on New User, and here you can see this is username entry. Okay, and this is the mandatory field. So let's start from ABC. Okay, so see, this tick says it is valid, and I'll have to type name here, and it is also mandatory. So let's use Apurva Verma. First name, last name, these are not mandatory. Auto generate password. Okay, it is fine. Let me copy password. Okay, and block sign in, no, I do not want to block, and let's create. Okay, so user has been created, and if you want to check login with this user, you can do it. Let me just paste password here. Now let's move to this slide. Let me copy this URL to verify my credentials. Okay. What it says. Let me check it one more time. Looks like there is some issue with this URL. Okay, no problem. Copy and let me show you login. Sign in with different. Okay, use another user, and let me paste my username and password, which I have pasted here. Okay, and sign in. See, it is asking for current password. So let me paste and then new password. Okay, and sign in. So it should work. See, I am in ABC at the rate Network Kingdom user. Okay, so it means my user is working fine. Okay, let me move back to my original user. So this is how basically we create user in our Active Directory. So suppose if you do not want to create that user in your Active Directory and you want to invite someone. Okay, so how you can invite? Let me show you. See, there is one option, new guest user. Let's click on it. So there are basically two options. When you click here, it will directly land you in invite user section, or you can click new user and just click on invite. So you should have email address of that person which you want to invite. So in my case, I have created one temporary ID just for the testing purpose. So let me use this one. Here is email address, and it is mandatory field, and any name like Ashu. Okay, see, this tick says these are valid, and I can type any message. Hello Ashu, let's join 0 to complete, or ABCD project, something like that. Okay, and just click on invite. It is inviting. Okay, so it is successful. Now let's move to email address of that tempo one. Okay, so I am moving here. Let me refresh it. Okay, I have not received. Okay, now got it. So you can see, guys, this is the message. Okay, hello Ashu, let's join. And it is asking to accept the invitation. Let me click here. Okay, and see, it is asking for accept. So now I'm trying to log in that portal using that temporary email address. Okay, it is loading. And see, I am in the portal with the using my temporary ID. Okay, so this is how we can invite someone. Okay, let's move back. Let me refresh it. See, this is my temporary ID. You can check from here. User type, it is guest. Okay, it is not the member type because I have not created this account in my Active Directory. Okay, and see, creation type invitation. Okay, so let's move further. Bulk operations. So basically I can create user accounts in bulk. Let me show you how. Just click on bulk create. It is asking to download one CSV template. Let's click on it. Okay, user create template, it is downloaded. Let me click. See, so basically in this template there are some columns, and you can see here it says required, and required keyword means this field is mandatory. Username, it is also required. Initial password, it is required. Block sign in, yes or no, it is also required, and all the remaining fields are optional. Okay, so what I have done, I have already created one file. Okay, so same file, I just put some entries. Let me show you that. See this one. Okay, so basically this is the same file. So what I have done, I have mentioned some display name, I have mentioned some usernames here, and I have given password. Okay, and block type, these are no, and I have marked yes as well for one user, this one. Okay, remember this one, Noman5. Okay, so I am going to block the sign in because I have typed yes. Okay, so let's move to portal. Click on upload and make sure you save that file with CSV format. Okay, so my file name is user bulk. Basically I have renamed it. Okay, so when you will download that file, it will be downloaded with that name. Okay, user create template. Okay, let me upload this one, and it is successfully downloaded. So if the entries which you have filled are not correct, then it will not be uploaded successfully, and you should see some error as well. Okay, so in my case it is successfully uploaded, and let's click on submit. Okay, so it would take some time, and execution time totally depends on the number of entries. In my case I am using 5 entries here. Let me show you. See, 5 entries. Okay, if you want to check the progress, you can click here. Okay, see, user bulk creation, it is showing time, and it says it is completed. So I should receive some notification as well. Let me check. Okay, see here, a few seconds ago, bulk operations completed, and I can see here. Okay, it says success. It means my all accounts are created. So if I have not provided the correct username here, then it would show here fail. Okay, let's move to Active Directory and users, and you can see all the users have been created. And let me show you that Noman 5. Where is it? Here. Just click on it. Okay, move to work. See, it says block sign in. Yes. So basically, I have blocked the sign in. So with this user, I won't be able to log in. And if I show you other users, see this one. See, it is no. Okay. So this is how you can create users in bulk. Okay. So if you want to invite, okay, if you want to invite some users, so there is one option bulk for bulk invite as well. Let me show you. Just download it, and it will be downloaded with the name user invite template. Okay, let me show you. See, so in this template there are 5, I believe. Yeah, four columns. So in first column you will have to mention email address, and this field is mandatory. See, this one is mandatory, this one is also, and see this one. Okay, so it is just a message. So what you will do, you will just mention all the email addresses. Okay, so in my case what I have done, I have already filled one template. So let me show you user invite template. Okay, this one. So what I have done, I have just mentioned my email address, my temporary email address here, and I have mentioned one URL. Okay, so that user to which I am going to invite, it will be redirected to that URL only. Let me show you this one. Okay, and yes, I will send invitation message as well, this invitation message. Okay, and here I have typed, hey, welcome to Azure, let's complete our, type here XYZ just to differentiate XYZ. Okay, so let's save it, and make sure you save with the CSV format. Okay, now let's move. See, it is asking for upload. And before that, let me delete this one. Okay, because I have already used, otherwise it would generate error. Okay, so let me delete this user. Deleted. Okay, now let's move to bulk invite. I have already downloaded and filled my template, so let's upload it, user invite. See, it says successfully uploaded, and click on submit. Okay, so it should be successful. Let's click here to see the progress, and see user invite template, and it is, see here, I got notification completed successfully. Okay, let's move to users and see. Okay, so invitation has been sent. Now let's move to my mailbox to verify if I have received invitation or not, and you can see second invitation I have received. Okay, and let me show you my message here. See, XYZ project, which I have mentioned in my template file. See, okay, so this is how, if I click on this link accept invitation, I will move to this URL. Okay, and I will be logged using this temporary email address and my Gmail password. Okay, which I have showed you already. Let's move to third point, bulk delete. Okay, so let's see it. basically with this option I can delete my users. Okay, the easiest one, see, if you want to delete in bulk, you can select here, just select and delete. Okay, this is the easiest option. Okay, and if you want to delete your users with the help of templates, with the help of that template file, you can just click here, download that template. See, it says user delete file. Click on it, and file name is user delete one. And what are the entries? There is only one entry, and it is asking for user principal name, and it is required. Let me show you what is user principal name. Let's move here. Suppose I want to delete this one. Okay, and see, this is the user principal name. Let me show you from here. See, user principal name. Okay, let's move back to my file, user delete. Okay, and let's paste here. Okay, just save it and go back to my portal. So I am going to delete this one, Aruna, bulk users. However, I can define multiple entries here. Okay, so I hope you got my point. You can define multiple entries, but in my case I am just going to delete only one user. Bulk operations, bulk delete. Let me upload that file, user delete one. It is successful. Type yes and submit. So once it gets successful, this user will be deleted. Okay, it's taking some time. See, operation done. Let me refresh it, and you can see Aruna user has been deleted. Okay, so like this you can delete your users in bulk. Okay, let's see last one, download users. So it is the simplest one. Just click on download users, and it is asking the file name. Click on start, and it will download. Basically, it will generate a file with the details of all our users. Okay, so it would take some time. Let's move to another thing. I wanted to show you how we can basically restore our deleted users. Okay, so it is completed. Okay, so it is saying file is ready. Click here to download. Okay, it has generated this file. Let's see. So basically it has downloaded a file with all the user details. You can see from here, principal name, display name, okay, IDs and all other things. Okay, so now let me show you how we can restore our users. Just click on deleted users, and it is here, users, deleted users, and you can see these are the users which I have deleted. And basically what Azure provide you, it provide 30 days of time period. Okay, so if you see here, it is deletion date and it is permanent deletion date. Okay, so it is after 1 month. So all these users will be deleted permanently after 1 month. But if you want to delete permanently, from here just click here and delete permanently. Okay, and if you want to restore users, you can just click. Suppose I want to restore this one. Okay, so just select it and click on user restore. Okay, and you can see user 5 has moved. Let me show you where it went. See here, user 5. Okay, And let me show you one more option. There is also bulk restore. So there are two things. Just click on, just select all users from here and click on restore. All the users will be restored. But if you want to use template, just click here, bulk restore. It will provide you one option to download CSV. Okay, just click on it, open it. Okay, and see, there is only one column and it is asking for object ID. Okay, so basically let me show you what is that. See, object ID. Let's move to portal. Suppose I want to restore this one, user2. Click on it or restore. Okay, and if you want to delete one user, let's move here, user3. I am going to delete user3. Click on it. Let me show you object ID. See, it is object ID. Copy, go back to your file, user bulk, user delete. What was the name? User restore. Okay, so let's delete it. This is the example actually. Paste it. So I have pasted object ID. Save it with the CSV format and file name is user restore template 1. Let's move. Okay, so it is for user3. I am going to delete it. Okay, so I have deleted user3. Refresh. See, user3 is deleted and now it would show here user3. Okay, now I want to restore this user3 with the help of template. So just click here. I am going to upload that file, user restore template 1. Uploaded. Submit. Okay, so it would take some time. And if you want to check the progress, you can click here. Okay. Successful deleted. Okay, so see, it is completed. And if I refresh, so you can see user3 has been moved from deleted users to all users. You can see from here. Here is user3. Okay, so this is how you can restore your user with the help of template. Okay guys, so I believe this is all from this lecture. I have covered this part, this and this. So in our next lecture I will try to cover these things. Okay, thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and I would request you please subscribe this channel, and in comment section please share your suggestions. Okay, thank you, bye bye.